my book reviews, and my name is Michelle, and I do 5-star book reviews, and I couldn't wait to read this book right here, The Last Year of the War by Susan Meissner. And you know, I get so happy when Susan comes out with a new book because I know the research that she does in her books. Like, if you love historical fiction that has so much detail that you feel like you are there, and not just detail, but like factual. Like, I learn things, okay? I learn more from her books than I did in history all the way through high school. And that's what I love about them. And this one is amazing. Okay. First of all, I love the cover so much, and I love the title because we're talking about World War II, and so much happened the last year of the war, and things I didn't even know that were going on in our country. Okay. I knew about Crystal City. I've read, I can't even remember the name of some of the books that I've read about it, but I knew about it. Okay. Not because of school, but because of historical fiction writers like Susan. 1943, she starts a book off with Elise. I was going to say Elise Sontag. She has Alzheimer's. She is older, and she wants to reunite with a friend that she met in Crystal City back in the war. And I'm going to mess up her name even more. I mean, if I can't say Elise, okay. Mariko? That's what I'm hearing in my head, okay? She wants to reunite with her. And the thing is that Elise was in the German side of Crystal City. And Mariko, obviously, she was on the Japanese side. And first of all, I didn't know there were two sides. I thought it was just a Japanese internment camp. That's how much I learned in this book. I was like, why didn't I ever hear that? I don't know. But I am so happy that Susan wrote this book, okay? So anyway, they're older now, and Elise has Alzheimer's, but it hasn't set in, like, completely, okay? And so she is of mind enough to know that soon she's not going to be able to remember things. And she wants to go visit Mariko, and so she finds her. And I don't want to tell too much away, but what Susan does is she takes us from the beginning, okay, where they're older, and then she takes us back to them where they met in the internment camp and what happened after that, which I don't want to say, but it's amazing. I don't want to say it. I don't want to give too much away, especially when I don't have the author here telling me what I can and can't say. I want you to experience it the way I did. And the beginning is I'm going to read it from my phone, and you're going to see it up on the screen, okay? This is like one of my favorite first lines, okay? Here we go. Chapter 1, Los Angeles, 2010. I have a thief to thank for finding the one person I need to see before I die. Oh, Susan, I love that. I love that. And then she ends chapter 1. But I hadn't been that surprised. I'm still not. I had found my old friend so easily because there is only one Mariko Inui Hayashi in all the world. Only the one. And I hope I didn't butcher her name too much because that paragraph is so beautiful, and it got me to chapter 2, and not like I wasn't going to read chapter 2 because I knew how good it was going to be, but I look for that, and she did it perfectly, okay? She did that first line absolutely perfect, and if I were talking to her, that's what I would tell her, and then she did the end, and I don't always say that because I don't always like the end of chapter 1, but she did it, and it's such a beautiful friendship story, and like I said, you learn so much about the German side of Crystal City and the Japanese side and what really went on. I learned more about Crystal City in this book than I've ever learned, and more about the last year of the war than I've ever learned. So if you want a historical fiction book that takes you back to a place that you have never heard about, read one of Susan's books because she does it over and over again. I'm going to post the interview that I did with her on A Bridge Across the Ocean. I love that. That is still one of my all-time favorite books. I love that cover so much, and actually when I see that cover I get so happy. But all of her covers are amazing. So I am so grateful that I read this book. I love historical fiction more than anything. You guys know that. But like I said, Susan's books, detail. You will feel like you are there, and that is the highest compliment I can give her. So I will put the IndieBound link below. I will put the Amazon link below. You can get it today. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you enjoy my book reviews, please hit like and have a great day.